Finally, today marks the launch of a new on-prem storage as a service offering from Nyriad. Nyriad has been making waves as the only company with GPU accelerated storage offerings. UltraIO-as-a-Service is a way for Nyriad to capture the market of on-prem devices that have requirements for very fast storage but don't want to make the investment into traditional architectures. So, Tom, how do you see this affecting the way that companies go to the cloud or adopt cloud like technologies within their own data centers?
So I think what's fascinating about this is that Nyriad has kind of hit on this idea that you can use GPUs to do like all kinds of IO acceleration stuff. Literally like a DPU. That's the purpose of what a DPU does. It's IO acceleration. And if you've got spare GPU workload just sitting around, why not use it? So what they're doing is they're putting GPU acceleration into their storage arrays, and they are doing crazy, crazy stuff. I mean, dozens of gigabits per second of throughput on these things. But where the real value is capturing those workloads that people might not be able to move off-prem just yet, like backup. Imagine what you could do if your backup target could handle anything you threw at it and didn't blink. Or you didn't have to worry about the processing of all the crazy stuff that's being added to data protection now. Things like entropy detection, for example. That's hugely valuable to people. There's a lot of stuff that they're putting out there that are, they're doing block level right now. They're going to be doing file and object very soon. They can do it today with third parties, but they're going to be adding native file and object very soon as well. I think that the real value here is that we all know that no matter where you are, you're never going to be able to move 100% of your workloads completely off-prem, especially if you're in a highly regulated industry like finance or medical or something like that. So Nyriad has the real capability to kind of get down into those areas. And when you think about it, some of those places that can't move all their workloads into the cloud are also the ones that need to retain their data the longest. And that is where that data protection kind of avenue would really appeal to them. Is we need it saved, we need it to be able to be backed up fast, but we need to make sure that we're not going to run into any hiccups down the road. And so I think that there's real value there. Now, of course, the other thing that usually happens is as more and more systems kind of get that HPC workload type performance, you're going to have to start upgrading your storage arrays to kind of compete with those types of things. And I think that maybe Nyriad can attach themselves to some of those upgrades as well and have some success here. I mean, it's an interesting idea. I always love new, cool, novel technology. I'm just waiting to see how people are going to embrace the performance profile of these things.